Our project revolves around creating a pneumatic device system more effective and efficient in reducing methane emissions from oil wells and fracking sites. There are hundreds of these systems around Colorado that control the pressure at these oil sites. This is important as, according to the ACS publication letter, gas-driven pneumatic controllers and accusators contribute approximately 20% of methane emissions from the natural gas supply chain. The problem is that when a pneumatic device by an oil well releases methane gas, it's sometimes at a normal emission, which means instead of letting out 5 cubic feet, it is releasing 10 cubic feet. These devices have two methods of releasing gas, by venting or bleeding. When they vent, they let out all the pressure at once, and when they bleed, they slowly let some out. Our goal is to create a system that would lower the chance of abnormal emissions happening at oil wells and fracking sites. Our solution involves setting up a short compressed air system using equipment and tools that have been coded using an Arduino. The technology we will utilize will be motorized bell valves and an air pressure sensor. The air pressure sensor works by reading output of 5 through 20 psi and then venting. When it rates between 20 psi and 60 psi, it will then bleed. To power the system, you can use solar panels in hard-to-reach areas in Colorado. Here you can see our final prototype system running. With the LED lights, we can show what the system is doing. This shows when it is venting or bleeding. The gauges show the rise and fall of pressure when the device releases air. Our entire team worked together to complete the project on time, although we divided the work based on what each team member was capable of doing. Here, Jordan Berlin-Hamburg worked on the report and video soldering and insulating tubing, while Lucian Guman worked on the coding and assembling most of the system. We reached out to Martin Schauenhow, an engineering supervisor at the CGCC, as well as James Rohn, an aerospace engineer who is an engineer at Raytheon. They have been involved in our project by leading us and guiding us to sources, as well as later giving us feedback on our final project. Our project takes us a step in the right direction, creating a world that is both efficient and aware of the choices we make, solving one problem at a time.